Does everyone have joint accounts?
We have a joint savings account we call our fun fund. I don't have access to that fund.
Love and money. They go together, don't they? Or do they? I'll ask my passengers, and they'll tell us. This is The Drive. Stephanie, Thamila, and Tut, you're on The Drive.
We're on the drive.
Yeah. We're on the drive.
Love and money? It's an interesting topic, yeah?
It is a loaded topic.
It's gonna be a long drive.
It is. Love and money. What's the first thing that comes to mind?
Negotiation. In a relationship, you come in as two different people and you have to negotiate. How do your finances mesh together? How do you make decisions as a couple?
In the dating process, as it relates to love and money, how does it play in?
My husband, Josh, was not much of a spender, came from a family that saved barely. I don't think any of them even had credit cards. You know, when we knew that our relationship was going somewhere, I actually made him get a credit card. You never pay the minimum, you pay in full, and all this stuff. He was like, huh?
Is that happening at the first date?
I'm an entrepreneur right now, so I like talking about money. And so basically on our first date, we were at a board game cafe and we were looking at like people around us and kind of doing our like back of the napkin calculations on how profitable is this business?
No, come on, seriously? Wow. I love that. I love that.
Did your heart flutter immediately?
I know.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's cafe analysis. Anyone have savings accounts in the car? And
Yeah.
when did you start that?
I am a 2-time immigrant. My family never taught me on the financials and the savings and how like credit cards work and all that stuff. So when I first started getting my real girl job, that was when I started having my savings accounts and the high rate savings and the ETFs and all that stuff.
What was the shifting moment for you?
Right when I left home, and I knew that if I didn't manage my money in some way,
Right.
I'm gonna be homeless. At one point, I had a full-time school and I had like 5 different part-time jobs, you know, and
wow.
and I was taking care of my sister too, who left home with me, and so it was a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And then another big shift was when we bought our first property together, my husband and I.
What you prioritize then is really your decision. But then once you're coupling up, what you're prioritizing, I'm hearing, has to shift.
Yeah.
Does everyone have joint accounts?
A joint account, and then we also have separate finances.
Yeah. We have a joint credit card for bills.
Yep.
And then we have a joint savings account we call our fun fund.
Sometimes are we dipping in and doing the fun without a full-on conversation first?
I don't have access to that fund.
Okay. So wait a minute, your fun is conditional.
That's my choice.
Oh,
You're the responsible one. I
hold
don't
on.
want to see it.
How often are you checking up on the fun?
Not very often. Maybe like once every few months, just to be like, are we on track with things that we want?
What was that defining moment where you started to think differently financially?
As we're dating, trying to figure out like if we're moving in together, what can we afford rent-wise? What can we make happen? And that's where I think we kind of leveled off a bit, where I stopped spending as much. I think if I had not met them, I would still have no money. I'd be living from paycheck to paycheck. I felt a lot of shame about it, having no savings and having no financial acumen.
If $500 were to just fall into your hands today, what would you do with it?
Slightly unsexy, but probably would go into the business.
Probably dinner, pay maybe a little bit of bills.
Put it towards debt, pay off the new car we just bought.
RBC would like to gift you all with a prepaid $500 credit card.
No way.
To put towards all of those, all of the things. All of the things.
We should have known.
Well, listen, it's been awesome being on The Drive with you.